Are we gonna get them today?
Yeah!
Welcome back to Schools Out Fishing. My name is Dave. Today, we are just a stone's throw from the state capitol here in Madison, Wisconsin. I am fishing with Steven Peterson.
Hey, how you doing?
You remember him from my catfish video. He was also the winner of the 100 subscriber giveaway. And he's invited me out here to Lake Monona to fish for bluegills. Also fishing with Lucas, Steven's son.
Hi there.
He's gonna be the star today. He's gonna be our guide, right?
Technically.
And my dad, Rich. So, hopefully you stick around and we catch a whole bunch of fish, get kind of a mixed bag and get some big ones. Stick around. You'll be hooked. Oh, nice one. Before I'm even all set up, we got bluegills on. There's a bite, huh?
Boing, boing, boing.
Yep.
Lucas, do you want to reel him in? That's another bluegill, I can tell by the way it's spinning. Lift him up, Lucas. Lift him up. Lift him up.
Here he is.
Nice. Guess where he's going? He's coming home with us. What was the trick to that one?
Well, I was told that they were suspended, so I got to the bottom and I brought her up about 2 feet, and boy, as soon as I was a little bit off the bottom, he picked her up and he ran with it.
Excellent. Steven, you were saying that you were marking these fish suspended on your...
Yeah, you can kind of see them on the electronics here as these dots here. We're in 17 feet and you see the marks at 15 up to probably about as much as 10 feet. So they're all suspended here, all these dots here. That's a lot of fish being shown.
It's really important that we have that fish finder on. It's really helping us out a lot to kind of key in on where these fish are sitting in the water column, because these fish will suspend and move they'll move up a couple of feet, move down a couple of feet, and it's helpful to have that on. We were dead in the water really, we weren't having much action, and then Steven said, oh, they moved up a little bit, so we moved our baits up about halfway down through the water column. We're in 17 feet of water and those fish were like 8 feet down probably, so super important to have those electronics. All right, there's the first perch of the day. Nice one. He'll eat up, he'll hold flour, right?
Yeah, well, that breading will work. Ooh, we got one on right now on the back.
Oh yeah.
This one's a perch too, I think.
We're starting to slam them actually. Oh no, bluegill.
Nice bluegill.
Yep, hold them right up there. Wow.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's a good one. So we've been fishing about 17 feet of water so far, and we've been doing fairly well. We got maybe 20 or so bluegills that we've kept and threw quite a few more back. What I've been using so far is this little ice fishing jig with a little red plastic and a nice wiggly tail. And that's it. That's all the weight I needed because we were fishing fairly shallow water for bluegills. But what Steven has said is that he oftentimes comes out here and fishes like 60, 70 feet of water, but finds the bluegills are really suspended like 10 to 15 feet down. When he first told me that a couple of months ago, I thought, I've got to get out here and try this because that's something completely foreign to me. Usually, you know, when I'm bluegill fishing, I'm trying to get them up on the beds. I never figured I'd ever find them in 70 feet of water, so this should be interesting. And just to get me down a little bit more and a little bit faster, I'm adding that little split shot on there to make sure that we get our bait down a little bit deeper.
That I usually fish out here is a standard egg sinker with a few beads, a two-way swivel, and then either a plain hook or a jig with a little wax worm or about a half of a red worm. And what I do when I'm fishing out here, it's kind of a guessing game as to what depth they're out. So I usually just cast it out a little ways, and as long as you're above the fish, they'll usually come up and hit it. But if you're below them, they don't usually dive down to hit a bait. So you want to make sure you're a little bit above them. We're in 42 feet right now, and here's the fish that we'll be fishing for. They're only about almost 15 feet down.
And we're gonna be drifting across this really deep water, so we're not gonna stop. We're just gonna kind of launch our baits out there and just drag them across those fish.
Still on there.
Oh, that one's going.
Yep, I got one too.
Got a doubler.
We got a double!
Double bubble, double bubble.
See what yours is. Looks a little more lifted up. Oh! There we go. Nice.
That's a good bluegill.
Look at the side comparison.
Yeah,
Two nice fish.
nice one. Just for kind of measurement's sake. There's my hand against that bluegill. It's a good sized fish.
Got it down
Oh
there.
yeah. Oh yeah, another one.
Another keeper.
Well, we caught quite a few bluegills on that drift, but we stopped marking them, we stopped catching them, so we're gonna go back to the beginning of the drift and try it all over again. Oh, nice one.
That one's 9, I think. So it might go back.
The 9-inch fish.
Yep.
Yeah, just about 9 inches.
I release these fish. Anything over 9 inches, 9-inch above, always goes back.
Yep.
We'll put her back now.
Same with bluegills as with walleyes, pike, you know, muskies. If you want the fishery to continue to be good, you've got to let the big ones go.
Who's moving in the boat? Oh, Steven's reeling one in. I was gonna say the angle shifted a little bit.
Sorry.
Quite alright.
I have a feeling that, what is that? I mean, it hit it and it ran.
I just want to go
It's a
back.
nice bluegill.
Wow. Oh yeah, another monster bluegill, Steve. Oh yeah, that rocks, dude.
Nice. I'll let her go.
Yep.
See ya.
Adios. Go make more. Well, we had a blast here today on Lake Monona. I was really surprised that we were able to get those fish about 15 feet down, maybe 20 feet down, and about 40 to 60 feet of water was our best today. And I can't wait to do it again, actually. We really cleaned up on them. We kept a fair amount. We also threw back a fair amount. We especially threw back the larger fish and the ones that really wouldn't be worth dulling a knife over. You guys have fun?
You betcha.
It was awesome.
What do you think, Lucas?
Pretty good.
Yeah, you're pretty lucky to have a dad that takes you out here fishing.
Yeah.
I like to take you fishing
I
too.
know.
Thanks for coming with us, Lucas.
All right.
It was fun. High five. Right.
Thank you very much for watching, everyone.